Good morning, garden friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Era, and this is Gardening on Purpose. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I garden in Georgia, Zone 8A. So yesterday we had a tornado warning, we had damaging winds, we had so much rain, and here we are today. It's a gorgeous day in the garden, and I thought it was perfect for us to plant some of the plants that I had potted up back in February. I had potted up a bunch of perennials, and for today I am going to plant up some daylilies. But even before I do that, guys, I have no space for daylilies. Like, daylilies need sun, and in the back over there is pretty much part shade, and here is behind those yellow sunshine ligustrums. I need to trim that tree a little bit more so that those plants can get a little bit more sun. I wanted to put the daylilies underneath right here in this tree, but I realized they might be in too much shade. So what do? I'm gonna have to create a new garden bed, guys. I was really trying to avoid creating a new garden bed, but I'm gonna have to do it to find somewhere to put all those plants. But for sure, I want to put the daylilies here because they need sun. And here, when that water, when I have my ditch and the water comes over, it comes this way, right? And it goes that way, and it goes down that way. So I'm trying to put the garden bed right here. And as you can see, I used to have a garden bed here, and I think it was Leatrice that I had put there, but I moved it, and then I decided, I didn't want to put a garden bed there. But now that space is at a premium, I really have to put a garden bed there. Here stays a little bit wet right here. So I'm not going to put it that low because there's a dip right here, but I'm going to put it a little bit higher up, which is right here. And when I actually have the Leatrice there, they did okay. I just didn't like them there, and that's why I closed that garden bed. So I'm going to have to open it up again because space is limited. I can't put it down here. This is where all the water runs, so I can't put it anywhere here. And over here is pretty much full. I might stick 2 daylilies in here because here in the summer it gets at least 6 hours of sun. So you know what? I will put 2 here. And over here is the shade. It's not a good area right here because, as you can see, it's only 12 o'clock and I'm already in the shade over here in that little area there. So I think the best thing to do, even though I didn't want to dig up any more of the yard, I'm going to have to. So let me I'm gonna actually mark it out with some of these rocks that I found, and then again it's just gonna be a small circular bed, nothing fancy. And I'm gonna create the bed, and then I'll show you the daylilies that I'm gonna end up planting. Okay guys, so this is not the final shape, but at least I was able to gather enough rocks to mark out a bed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go around the outside of each of these rocks, and I'm going to dig around it and actually shape the bed a little bit more. I don't want, I don't know if I want a square bed, I want an actual circular bed or an oval bed. It all depends on how it begins to shape out once I start digging around these rocks. As you can see, I can find rocks. If I look hard enough, I'll find rocks around this yard. That's no problem at all. It's just that I can't make the bed too big, and then I don't want a little skinny, a little small bed in the middle of the yard, like looks randomly weird. But let me see what the measurements are on this so far. Okay, let me just do a quick 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's 4 width. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6. So it's 6 by 4. 6 by 4. Okay, so let me mark this out, and then I'll show you what the bed looks like before I actually put the plants in. Okay, guys, so this is the final bed. It ended up being a little bit over 6 feet by a little bit over 4 feet. So what I'm gonna end up doing is putting something in the center. It's getting kind of windy. Putting something in the center, not sure what plant. I'm thinking maybe my Pearl Glam Beauty Berry from Proven Winners, but I'm not sure yet. But I definitely want to put at least 4 of the daylilies. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in the middle right here or on each corner, but I'll place them out. And the ones that I'm actually going to use are the frosted vintage truffles. These are the ones that are yellow and frilly, like they have a really creamy yellow look to them, and the edges are nice and frilly and curly, so I like that. And that, if I do put the beauty berry there, the beauty berry actually has a very dark foliage, and it has some white berries in the summer, and then it goes a nice deep purple in the fall. I think it would be a good contrast. So what I'm thinking of doing is probably putting one here, and then I could put the beauty berry or whatever I end up putting there in the middle once the frost date. And actually, the frost date is the 15th, and guys, it's looking really, really nice. So I might not even wait until the 15th. I have so many things to plant. I have all these daylilies to find somewhere to put them. And then I have all these guys here that I had potted up and I have brought in and out the house. I mean, not the house, the garage. So there's so many things I need to do. And I definitely am not going to wait until the 15th because the weather's looking too good. The lowest we're going to get is 41, and that's not frost. And these guys are all susceptible to frost. They will get damaged and they'll bounce back, but there's no frost between now and April 15th. And I even looked after April 15th. I even looked up until the 20th, and we are going to be in the 60s and the 50s. So I think I'm safe to plant, but I'm definitely gonna get these daylilies in the ground, and then I will put them all over the yard and then show you what the end result is. I might not get to putting them all out, but I need to get at least something going today. It's a beautiful day. Got a little bit windy, but it's a really nice day. Okay, guys, so I've got most of them in the ground, and I have 5 left. These 5 right here that I just can't find the space for it right now. I might leave them in the container, maybe give them away. It all depends on how it goes. But these are the frosted truffles, and I put 4. I'm going to put something in the middle. Now, this is what they look like once I up-potted them back in February. So it's been probably like 2 months, or like maybe 6-7 weeks. And so that's what they usually look like once I up-pot them. Now, I'm going to show you a daylily that I bought last year. Same way. Here's my Stella d'Oro. Bought it the same exact way, and look how big that is. I could divide that if I wanted to, but I'm not. Until it gets overbearing, not overbearing, but until it gets too big for that spot, I'm going to leave that, because the more fans that I have for the daylilies, the more blooms I get, and my daylilies bloom all the way to my frost. So these 4, and then up here I inserted 2 more. These are the Blackberry and Cream, right across from the Chinese Snowball Viburnum. So I put 2 here. Again, I was just trying to find somewhere to put these things. So here's one, and here's another. And then back here I put 3 once in a lifetimes, guys. So that space over there, I need to clean it up, because that's where I'm gonna put 2 Rose of Sharons and a couple more things that I have. There's no other place I can put them but here, so I couldn't have put the daylilies here. So that's going to be another video anyway. So guys, I put most of the daylilies in there, and I'll give you an update on how they do later on in the season. Last year when I bought them in bare root form, they bloomed. I got 2 blooms each from them. So they will bloom in the first year. It won't be as prolific as this guy here, which I know is going to bloom a lot this year. So anyway, guys, that's the video for today. It's getting kind of windy. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like the video. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and please remember to hit the notification bell to be alerted on my new videos, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.